What's up, friends? Welcome back to my channel. I am Stacia, aka Stacia Quesadilla. I've been really looking forward to making this video for a while now, and now that I'm in the moment, it's like, I don't know, like I'm not as excited anymore, but I should be, because I have decided to take a month off of work and travel South America. Travel to South America, specifically to the country of Chile. And I'm really excited about this because I said in 2017, I was talking to one of my coworkers, like maybe summer 2017. I told her that in 2019 I was going to go to, I said Colombia, but I was going to go to South America and study Spanish. And I wanted to take 3 months off and go and study Spanish. And even though it's been 2 years since then, and I've had times where I forgot about it, and I've had to work out the logistics of what it looks like to really go and do this, and also afford my life, my mortgage, my car payment, that type of stuff. I did it. Like, I'm doing it. I put my down payment on the school that I want to attend. I figured out, a way that I could realistically do this, and that looks like a month, because I'm just gonna go ahead and take PTO and not try to work while I'm there, so I can focus. So yeah, it's really exciting, but sometimes when you have like exciting things in your life, there's also other things, and just being an adult can be mad stressful, and not even being an adult per se, it's just being human. There's like always something going on, and with me there's just a lot like going on in my head right now with work and opportunities. Should I take them, should I not? Relationship stuff, just like mental inner turmoil that I'm going through. But the main thing, or the thing that I have the most peace about out of all of the decisions that I need to make, is going to South America. I said that I was going to do this, and I have been like unwavering in that. And so I'm really excited about it. I really look forward to sharing that journey with you all, because I know a lot of people, I guess we are in this life stage right now, where it's like, or at least for me, I had what I would term my quarter life crisis when I moved to the DC area. And basically it was like, I had the job that I thought I always wanted, good paying salary job with a Fortune, 100 company or whatever. I had the apartment that I wanted with the granite countertops and the hardwood floors and the doorman and the concierge and all of that. I had everything I thought that would make my life perfect or good or happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did it. What the world sold us as what successful adulting looks like, I had done it all. And even still, I was unhappy, or I didn't feel fulfilled. And because I didn't feel fulfilled, that's interesting to say, because I didn't feel fulfilled, I found myself unhappy and went into, what I would consider that quarter life crisis, where it's like, I did everything I was supposed to do, and I still don't feel like this is what I even wanted. You know what I'm saying? And it was all a facade. Like, if you get all this, you'll be happy. And it's like, I got it, and I'm not. So what the freak? I say all that to say that going to South America is me saying, fuck the system, basically. Like, everything that they told us we needed in order to be happy. I think for women, or I don't know if it's just women, or women and men, but another one of those things is like marriage and maybe even kids. And it's like, for a lot of us that don't have that yet, it's like, okay, if I get that, then that'll be the final piece that'll make this all like make sense, right? And honestly, this is my trip and my way of saying fuck all of that. What it's supposed to be, I'm gonna make it what I want it to be, and I'm gonna I'm gonna be happy even without all of it. You know what I'm saying? So one of the reasons, or the three reasons, I guess, that I'm going to South America, first of all, is to learn Spanish. I really, really, really want to learn Spanish, and I have, I guess, tried here, not as hard as I could have, but I've taken like Spanish classes. Like I've spent money to go to DC, and take Spanish classes and that type of thing. But it's just hard to do that when you are like in a place where every day you have to go back to speaking English, like at work, at home, and that type of thing. And so um, I think that, or I've heard at least, that going immersing yourself in it, and I've even experienced that immersing yourself in a place with a language where you don't have an option is really the quickest way to learn. So that's the first thing, or one of the main reasons that I want to go. Secondly, I want to get immersed in another culture. Like, being Black in America is quite an experience, and it can beat you down over time, and it can make you feel like depressed, honestly. Like, let's just call it what it is. It can make you feel tired, you know, having to do this day in and day out, having to defend your right to exist in a place, you know, and it's so embedded in the systems of the country and the people, without even, like, subconsciously, without them even knowing that. It's just really, it's a lot, it's hard, and we do it, and we do it excellently, and we do it beautifully, and we still succeed in every realm. But at the end of the day, it takes a toll on you, on your mental psyche. And so it was funny, I went to Chile in 2017, actually, with a friend, and what was crazy was that there was like no Black people there, which was weird, because I realized there that so much of my identity and who I am is wrapped up in being Black, you know, what that means and how people perceive me because of that. And when I was over there, it was like there wasn't any of that. I was just another person, albeit a melanated person, but I was trying, it's like I had to figure out, how do I interact in a society where I'm not a Black American? You know what I'm saying? I'm just a person there. And granted, I was only there for a week, so I can't say like what exactly that experience is, and I'm sure they have biases about, you know, darker colored people too, but it was just a completely different experience than the experience I have in this country, around culture and around who I am. And it was very enlightening. I didn't know this was going to happen, but when I was there, it made me look inside a lot, and I try to figure out, who the heck am I outside of being Black? Because when I introduce myself, or when I walk into spaces, my first thought is, I'm Stacia, I'm a Black female, you know? And Black is always first, like, even before a woman, I'm Black, you know what I'm saying? And in a place where, who are you really, you know? Outside of being Black, who are you? It's kind of crazy to think about. And until you have experience being outside of that, it's hard to explain. But I really, I don't know if I want to say enjoyed it, but I want to experience a different culture and experience what it's like being me there, if that makes sense. And the third reason, which is something I kind of touched on a little bit ago, is basically, I need to get the fuck out of here. Like, life, adulting, trying to get my shit together has been a lot. And yeah, I just want to have an opportunity to go somewhere where I can get out of the familiar and maybe figure some shit out. You know, like, a lot of, I feel like when people go on like sabbaticals, or like gap years, or like, I'm going to find myself, and deadass, that's like annoying to hear. But honestly, I think getting out of the familiar and the comfortable will just help make things a lot more clear. Like, you're not in it, you know what I'm saying? Being outside of it and being able to look at it from a different perspective can really help. And I'm hoping that that is what I'll get to experience when I take this month in Chile. It's only a month. I really wanted to spend like 3 or 4 months, but logistically it was just a lot to ask, and it would have to my timeline will be pushed back, and I really just wanted to make this happen. And maybe later, like after I spend this month there, and I'm like, maybe I can make this happen for a longer period of time. But that would require maybe quitting my job, maybe figuring out how to work abroad and that type of thing. So I didn't want to push for that right now with everything that's kind of going on in my life as far as like job, career decisions, just decisions about what I'm gonna do, And a lot of it's internal. It has nothing to do with anybody else. It's like, am I gonna choose myself above everything else? Am I gonna choose my well-being? Which I really think what we've been sold as what is in your best interest and your well-being isn't really that. It looks like setting boundaries. It looks like saying no. It looks like stopping the people pleasing. And at least for me, those things have been embedded in what success might look like for me and what doing the best thing for me looks like. And right now I'm having to confront all of that, and say, actually, that's not the best for me, and be maybe not countercultural, but counter my conditioning, if that makes sense. And that internal struggle is nuts. And it's easier to go back to what you know, but at the same time, because you know better, it's hard to be back in what you know, because you know that there is so much more on the other side of doing the work, as we like to say when it comes to like mental health and stuff. So anyway, guys, that was a lot. Yeah, so I will be bringing you guys along on this journey with me. I want to show what this experience is like, the good and the bad, because I feel like there is a lot of other people who might be struggling with the same thing and even wondering if this is something that they can do. And so, maybe seeing like how I did it can help you see that you can do it. Take a month off and go find yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, the patriarchy. Like, honestly, like, that's how I feel. Like, man, having to go to work every day, like, use your PTO. That's what I'm doing. I'm using a month. I saved up my PTO. I'm going to take a month off. Like, they'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, they're coming with the machinery here, so I'll log off. But thank you guys for watching, and let me know if you have any questions or want to know anything below. All right, bye.